How are we all doing? Are we all okay? If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Kay and I took a hiatus from this channel. That being said, it was done with true intention. I said at the end of my last video that I wanted to just take a bit of time to enjoy motherhood and take a bit of time for maternity leave. That bit of time turned into quite a lot of time. So thank you all so much for your patience with me as I just enjoyed every moment that I could. It's true what they say about time going so fast. I literally feel like I've blinked and here we are all these months later. It's actually crazy. It's mad. It's actually mad. But it does feel good. It feels good to be back and I feel that excitement again. I think I just needed that bit of a break, to be honest. It's been a long time that I've been posting my life on here and it was nice to just kind of step back a bit to protect my privacy and my peace. You know, going into motherhood, it's such a vulnerable time and I just wanted to enjoy it without worrying about posting, about work. I just wanted to soak in all of the seconds that I could, and I have done that, and I feel really grateful that you've all given me the chance to do that. So thank you so much for your patience and your kind words. You know, I've got so many amazing messages from all of you and I appreciate it so much. I thank my lucky stars every day for this community. You're all amazing people and it's so good to be back. It's going to be the same as it's always been. This channel is about me and my life, so we've got lots of videos coming your way. I've got decluttering videos. I need to declutter. Oh my goodness, since becoming a mum I just don't have the brain space anymore for clutter and I need to organise my life, so hopefully you can all enjoy those videos with me. We've got normal day in the lifestyle videos that you all love, the cozy videos, we've got cleaning videos, gardening content. I know so many of you love my gardening videos as well, so lots and lots to come on this channel. If you've got any videos in particular that you'd love to see, then please let me know down below as well. I just want to address here as well, now that I'm kind of starting, this is a starting point, we're setting new boundaries on this channel. Myself and my husband Dom, we've decided that we don't want to share our son online. It's a very personal decision and I just think that when we've really sat back and reflected and given ourselves time to think about how we feel about it, do our research, we've decided that it's such unknown territory. When you think about it, we're really the first generation that are trying to navigate social media and sharing our children's childhood, I suppose, in a way, online and how that's going to impact them in the future. And because it's such blurry water, I think we've decided that we'd just rather share less than share too much and then live to regret it in the future. We all know I am an oversharer, so I'm really trying to pause before I post these days and just really consider how that might impact my son in the future, and our family dynamic as well. So yeah, I've just been a bit overcautious. It's a very personal decision. I think we all protect ourselves and our family in the best way that we know how, and this just feels like the right way for us. So you'll see glimpses of him here and there, but we are trying to keep him as private as possible. But please respect that decision and hopefully you can all just still enjoy my content for what it's always been, which is me, myself and I. So today we are having a really nice cozy day. It's going to be sort of like a day in the lifestyle video. We're going out for tea later. I think we're going to go for a nice walk, just chill, you know. I'm just going to pick up the camera and bring you along, put no pressure on myself as I try and get back into YouTube. I do have some footage from the other day. We went to B&Q and we looked out into the garden and it just looked very green, and I said to Dom, do you know what, I think we just need some colour. So we went and we got some flowers, and I'd not really started filming back into YouTube at all. Like at this point I'm not really sure when I was actually going to start, but when I got home Dom put all of the flower pots into the lawnmower? No, that's not the right word. Wheelbarrow. He put them all in the wheelbarrow and I went outside and I was like, I've got to film this. It's so beautiful, because that was what made me start this channel in the first place, is capturing those really beautiful moments, the mundane but the beauty in the mundane. And yeah, it just felt like a really nice place to start back this channel. So yeah, I've got some footage of me gardening the other day and, you know, sorting out our garden and getting it looking nice and spring-like. I'm going to do a bit of a garden tour and then we will get back into today's video. So I really hope you all enjoy, and thank you all so much for tuning back in and your patience with me as well.
Don't wanna sleep tonight at all. Just wanna watch them stars fall. But you don't wanna try to make up dreams just to be seen. I wanna lay here beside you quiet. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. I grow wings and tell her goodbye. Oh, it's not what we see, it's what we choose to be. Sunflowers, high grass, and bare feet. Oh, each second is a treat. I keep my balance next to you. It's true. Nowadays there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. I grow wings and tell her goodbye. It's not what we see, it's what we choose to be. We're beyond good. I've never been so ready. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. I grow wings and tell her goodbye. Oh, it's not what we see, it's what we choose to be. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. I grow wings and tell her goodbye. It's not what we see, it's what we choose to be.
So I thought I would do a little impromptu garden tour while the garden was looking so pretty. This was in the height of spring and the garden was just looking so beautiful, and I know I'm kind of delayed in sharing this footage, but hopefully you can still enjoy all the beautiful flowers, This is my all-time favourite rose. It's so beautiful. The heads grow so big that it goes all floppy every time. I am in love with the colour that I've added to the garden. One thing that I need to do in the future is just go to the garden centre in different seasons and buy whatever is colourful at the time, just to add a little bit of colour. If you've been with me a while, you'll know we completely renovated this garden. There was a lot of mature plants already in, and we've kind of learned along the way, you know, what plants work where. We've put plants where we shouldn't have done. And the thing I love about gardening is you're always learning something new, you're learning new names of things, you're learning how to look after things, what comes back each year, what doesn't, and that's one of the things I love the most. So one thing I have replanted is some sweet peas. Didn't grow them myself this year because, as you can imagine, I've been quite busy, but I'm looking forward to seeing those all blossom. The little lupin you can see there was from our neighbour's garden, and they just grow the most beautiful flowers. And the peony, guys, look at this beauty. Wow, peonies and roses are my favourite flowers, and sunflowers. And these gorgeous daisies I picked up from B&Q as well, and they're just so pretty. I really like the colour that they add to the border. Before I added the colour, it was very green. And then we've got a little guy popping up to see you all. Dom loves being in the garden as well. We've both just been enjoying it so much when he's napping, just getting outside in the sunshine. I say that, but I think we're in for one of the wettest summers ever. I think I read that the other day, so that's something to look forward to. So yeah, we're making the most of all the sunshine while we can. Got all the granny bonnets coming up, the cornflowers. Oh, I can't wait to see the daisies all pop up in the summer as well. I just love to see the garden changing through the seasons, seeing the different flowers pop up. It just looks so pretty. And then we've got little Rory, who's on his harness because he's a little devil and tries to escape the garden. Every single time, he can't be trusted. Give him an inch, he will take a mile. The clematis I planted, I think 2 years ago. Look how well it's done. I can't believe it. Literally, what the heck? It's just done so well. I think I planted 3 different ones and 2 of them have taken. This peony wasn't planted in the best place, but it's trying. Then we've got little Rory wanting a little bit of attention there, bless him. I've not got anything in the greenhouse this year other than some empty plant pots. Riveting, I know, but I just didn't get round to it this year, and that's okay. I'm hoping that next year I can get some sunflowers planted and maybe some dahlias, some cosmos, things like that. Just something that's small and achievable. I couldn't help but resist this footage. Oh, they just love being in the garden, and he loves to touch all the flowers, sometimes behead some of the flowers, but we're working on that. Gentle fingers, gentle fingers. So cute, bless him. And I had to share this footage of Echo trying to catch a fly. He is like the least agile being that I've ever met. He's so funny. He's just like a tiny elephant. And the roses that we planted last summer, I think it was, or last spring, have done really well. This is what Dom calls my plant pot weed garden. And his little Acer, I say little, it's quite big now, is doing amazing. We probably should plant this one day, but for now it's fine there. I didn't get round to planting any sweet peas or anything interesting in these 2 pots this year, which is a shame, but it's fine. And then lots of strawberries coming up. I'm very excited to get those in the summer. The hydrangea has absolutely blossomed. It's taken over the garden, as is the pear tree. This border is a bit chaotic, but I kind of like that. I think it kind of adds to the cottagey garden feel. There's not very much space between anything because everything's just like gone crazy. One of the things I've learnt along the way is things need room to grow. So I tended to plant things on top of each other, and I've learnt now that you don't do that. The clematis that I planted last year or the year before as well is doing really well. They're growing up the fence there, so they're going to look beautiful as they get growing. Got some little poppies, a little Echo. The buddleia hasn't really come back this year. It was a bit sick last year, and so that's a shame, but you know, it is what it is. And the clematis that went over the window has died. We accidentally cut it back and we didn't realise it wasn't one that you should cut back. And then my little rose garden is rather sticky, you know, it's got lots of leggy branches but lots of buds. It's very, very happy, so we'll see what happens with this. Dom's just created a little support for it because they were really struggling, so hopefully that helps them to blossom. And then we've got some honeysuckle growing up here, so we're going to try and train the honeysuckle across. But my little cottage roses, I think that's what they're called, English roses? I think that's what they are. I don't know. Anyway, they're doing well. This was a supermarket rose and that's also doing well. overall, the garden's looking beautiful. It's thriving, we're thriving, and I'm just so happy to be back and be able to share just the things that bring me joy, like my garden. This is my new reality, toys everywhere, and I wouldn't have it any other way, and I'm never going to try and hide them from you all. They are here to stay. We are going to go now for a wander, a little walk, see what we get up to, maybe get a little coffee or something. It's so good for my mental health, for baby's mental health, for Dom's mental health to get out of the house. I do think it makes such a difference, especially at this time of year. As soon as it's sunny, I'm like, let's go, let's get outside. I just think it makes a big difference. And as well, if I can't get for a walk, I open the doors, we go out into the garden, we have 10 minutes out there, and it just makes such a difference. I just really love being outside. I think it just lifts my energy, it makes me feel really, really good. And I highly recommend that. You know, if you're sat at home today and you've not been outside yet, at least open the windows, you know, if you can, if it's not freezing cold. Yeah, it's the best feeling. Nature is like the best medicine. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing. Let's go for a walk. I've just found a random toy that's just loose on the floor. Oh my goodness. To say as well, we are going out for tea tonight, so I will bring you. We're going to like a little English country pub, so I'll show what I can if I remember, because one of the things I've noticed lately is because I've stopped filming my life, it's really hard to remember to film and pick up the camera, which was so natural to me before, so I'll see what I can do, but yeah, we'll see. And if not, then I'll see you guys when we get back home later on this evening. Oh, is there any better feeling than getting into bed at the end of a day? It's literally one of my favourite things, which sounds really harsh. Obviously, my favourite thing of the day is seeing his beautiful smile when I wake up in the morning. But I recently got my bedroom back and I can't even explain how good it feels to be able to sit here right now and talk and have the lights on and just be in here enjoying this little sanctuary that I created for myself. My bedroom is like my happy place, and it's so nice to have this piece of me back. It does feel like I've kind of come full circle now, and there's parts of motherhood that I have kind of left behind, and it feels quite nice to just be getting a bit of me back, and especially with coming back to YouTube as well, it just feels so good. So yeah, anyway, we've had an amazing day. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I am fresh out of the shower, I'm ready for bed, I feel so comfy and cozy. I am rewatching Bridgerton at the minute, which I am really enjoying, and I've actually got the books, so I need to read them. I think once I finished binge watching Bridgerton all over again, I think I'm going to start reading on an evening rather than watching telly. So I'll get like 2 hours before I need to go do a dream feed. So it's quite nice to just chill out a little bit, catch up with all my friends. I don't really get a chance anymore to message people in the day. So nice to just have a bit of time to just chill. So that's what I'm doing now, and I love it so much. And yeah, oh, it's been really nice to be back and to be filming my life, and I'm looking forward to the future, and I hope you all are too. I just want to thank you all again for your incredible patience, your kindness, your love and support. You know, I'm just a normal old person, and it feels really bizarre to get so much love online, but so nice at the same time. Like, you're all so kind, and if you're still watching this video now, you're the ones who I just want to thank from the bottom of my heart. You know, you're the true supporters, and I just love you all so much, and I'm so grateful for you watching and tuning in every week and waiting for me to make my grand appearance again. But I'll be back again every week. I'm thinking posting on Saturdays, so I'll be back Saturdays. So I can't wait to see you all again next week. You have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I shall see you all in my next video. Mwah.